What is going on, guys? We are back.
We're back again.
Episode 8, glorious episode. We got a tough one to follow after last week with Chris, but we got some special stuff.
We knew we had to bring in a big gun.
We had to bring in a big name.
Bring you guys back for another
He's
week.
waiting in the green room right now, but he's going to be in shortly. And, whew, been a week.
Yeah.
Barely got to play.
Yeah, you were, dude, how last week you were like, I played all week. And I was like, I didn't get to play at all.
This week. Lots of work.
Flip
I played a
flop.
little bit, but got my pinnacles done on my Warlock, all that matters. Got my first 960s. We'll get into it.
Oh, we're getting close.
But the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Everyone out there.
The title of the show and the thumbnail. If you didn't already know before, we've been hinting at it.
Everybody out there, give a frothy shoulder for the man himself,
Mr. Chutney, a.k.a. Mr. Duke Bingham's. How we doing, my man?
Oh, chilling.
We're
Chilling,
getting him in the frame right now.
Chilling.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you
Welcome.
can
Yeah,
a little bit.
we get
Welcome
sultry.
in.
Well,
Like,
away.
I'm tight.
You're all over my.
Whatever, man. All right, it's your call.
Welcome back. Or welcome to the show for the first time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
One of our homies, but also one of the avid viewers of the show. Big
Yep.
fan.
Big fan.
Renegade.
Biggest one of.
Renegade. Oh, every angle of the family.
I do a little bit of everything. Consider myself a Renaissance man.
Let's go.
Jack of all trades.
Oh, yeah.
We're pulling people
Master
in
of
from
none.
across the nation here.
I love it. Yeah. So what's up, man? How you been?
Chilling. I've been in town. Got in Thursday. Had a 20-minute puddle jumper from Philadelphia. Didn't even clear clouds. Super fun.
Nice.
I've been seeing the old spots, faces, places. Seeing you cats, hanging out at the old Stein,
Did you
etc.
play the sign?
I went to the Stein twice,
Nice.
actually.
Friday night and yesterday morning.
I got really smashed Friday night, and then had enough food for at least 2 families. Sunday morning brunch.
Hell yeah.
Ate like 2 pork chops and like 6 dishes.
Oh, you went for the brunch?
Yeah, I went straight brunch.
How was it?
It was awesome.
They were out there ripping shots.
I haven't done the.
Yeah, we were like ripping shots like 11
I
o'clock in the morning, but
haven't new edition of brunch.
it's pretty solid. And then it's also nostalgic too. Again, those little like worst platters, like
Yeah.
little tiny. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Are they
saying?
the same worst platters, or like are they brunched up?
They're pretty much the exact
Yeah,
same.
no, it's just a little
Nice.
it
Nothing's,
wasn't a brunch version.
I didn't know
nothing's
if you-
changed. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
How do you not know the menu?
I haven't been there, dude. Not for brunch. yet.
I've been in Florida for a
Never
week.
been
I haven't
there.
been there. I don't know what's going
Mimosas
on.
and Bloody Marys.
Is it
Yeah.
bottomless? We're working on it.
I don't know if it's
Working on it.
bottomless.
We're working on it. That's what I like.
Everything's bottomless. You want it to be.
Love it. So, hell yeah. We got both of our producers on set today. Jenna
Nice.
is killing it. You just heard the burp. We're still working on the montage. But
Alex couldn't make it today.
Alex not here. He's busy on a date.
On a date.
And yeah,
Mid-afternoon Monday?
yeah. Apparently lunch.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. If you watch the show, we're live.
Can't hate on it.
Did we say something we're supposed to
Are we
say?
not supposed to say that? Well,
Oh!
you heard it here first. We're live. There's no cuts. All right,
Let him
let's
live.
get it here.
Let the little guy live.
Rogue, sorry, dog. Bless up.
Who's the other day?
I don't know.
I don't even understand why it's such a big deal. Let the man live.
Yeah, we living out here.
But yeah, anyway.
Anyway, let's get right into it. The,
Get into
the
a
beer.
beer.
Oh, we need a glass for
A
Zach,
chutney
too.
glass.
We don't even have a.
So
you
this
guys
one,
I'll get that.
do you wanna to give the rundown on this
Sure.
one?
I mean, I can.
You just have to go right in front of that camera there.
I don't think so.
Lauren, will you cut to Dev's camera so he can do the beer? Yeah.
I think so. Which
You just walk up there.
I don't think I can walk up there, but
Yeah, you can.
oh my god, this is so much. Yeah,
Put it right
perfect,
into focus there.
perfect.
Yeah,
Here.
there it goes.
Okay, so today with this mic out of the way, we have New Glarus Spotted Cow. New Glarus is a brewing company in Wisconsin, and they are employee owned and only sell their beers within Wisconsin. These things are more akin to like getting like Coors on a tap. I got you. Come on, man.
Mr. Chutney came prepared.
Bunch of kids. Anyway,
Whoa!
so
Shots fired.
Almost a party trick out here.
So they only sell them within Wisconsin. You're legally not supposed to take them over state lines. At the very least, sell them. So I brought a little bit, sneaked it through checking, customs and such. Got a little bit for you guys because I've been hyping this for
Do it
forever.
the
but
boys.
yeah, we get these on tap. So like they're like $3, and you can crush like 8 of them and feel amazing. So that's kind of where I'm sitting at. I've also doled out the other like 5 that I brought into town.
Nice pours.
This is
nice
the
pours,
last one.
Dutch.
Yeah. Has anybody ever taught you how to?
Hey, what's the line? What's the
General
I'm not even
manager
gonna say
too,
it, dude.
leading by
It was
example.
wasted. It was a wasted joke that cannot. It will never be as funny as the original time.
one of the best jokes ever said on this show. We didn't have audio.
People.
2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, brutal. Well, cheers, boys. Welcome back, Chutney.
Salute.
Yes. Cheers. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
We
It's nice
got
being here.
Cryptics watching and Captain Sano, Aldar, Thad, Boss Hazy. Thad said Alex, 5th girlfriend this week. God damn, Alex, you're really putting in work.
It's a lot
It's
riding.
impressive. It's putting up numbers.
Hopefully, Alex not watching the show right now with the girl he's out
Hopefully
to
it's
lunch
not. Oh,
with.
he's like, oh, he literally is like, oh, yo, look, my brother and his friends do this show. Like, just
Yeah, right.
check it out. First line, 5th girlfriend this week. Like, god damn. You know that's going on the Instagram.
Sorry, Alex.
trailer.
We're not out,
No
we're not
good
there
farmer
trying-
plants one
trying to hurt
seed,
you.
buddy. So if you're watching,
Oh, this is good.
good on you.
Shots fired. Only in Wisconsin. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah,
it's a lager.
it's a cream ale.
Cream ale. Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty delicious. There's like 4 or 5 different kinds, but Spotted Cow is like the mainstay one. It's hard to go wrong. I mean,
I like
it's
it.
not
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
not
get
thick.
down
It's
with that.
nothing crazy, but it really goes down smooth, and
I wish I had some more.
it beats off that
I just
Wisconsin.
got a text from Alec. He's saying, no, I'm just kidding. Word. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. We got Villainous out there. And we also got Goose. Since Goose is watching, maybe we should,
Yeah, that's
before
all.
we get
That's
into
all
the
you.
Destiny chat.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I'm fucking frothy. So,
When it,
go. Who wants it? Go ahead.
When
Let's
in-
know.
when in
Well,
Rome.
let 'em
So
know.
everybody out there, we play Xbox with Magusta. He's from the clan. He is, as we like to call him, Biscuit number. You open it, Chutney.
No.
He's Biscuit number 1. He sent. We probably shouldn't put the labels up. I don't want people
Labels, that's-
seeing us
yeah,
on the
maybe we
breast,
can,
man.
Definitely
Or
start
send us
sending us
text.
stuff. We're looking for stuff here. Any kind of sponsorship stuff or just
Yeah, so
we'll take
straight,
fan mail.
this box
Would
is
be
straight
nice.
from Australia.
Straight from
Okay?
Australia for the show, for this live opening.
It-
Mr. Megusta.
has like 20 pounds of tape on it, which might be why you spent so much, buddy.
The
I-
shipping was
I
not
really do
cheap.
appreciate it. It's
Shout out Megusta for our first mail opening.
Goose is
He's
on the
clutching
show.
right now.
Goose is the man.
It's a
What's
care
up?
package straight from Australia.
Let's go.
I hear they sent it here by Emu.
I can't do it by Kiwis. Oh. Oh my God, there's so many.
Don't swing a knife around me.
No, you're fine.
Oh my God.
Dude, this is holy balls.
Shit I've never
Oh,
heard
we got a
of.
full care pack.
Hold
All right,
on,
let's go
dude.
through
Yeah,
what we
dude.
got.
By all means, here's some little bullets for you, baby teeth.
Oh boy.
Bullets? What are bullets?
I have no idea. but
Shapes
Looks like those-
originals. Anything original is good because that means they made the
So we
mistake.
got some Arnott's Shapes Originals. I don't know
That's what
what
they
these
eat in
are.
Australia. All right. For all of our.
These are the original flavors you love.
Oh my God.
Flavor you can see,
Oh.
oven baked, not fried.
Retro party
That
mix.
sounds delicious.
What is-
Delicious.
Like a Cheez-It?
It's pizza. It's pizza.
And
Little pizza chips. We got some bullets.
What else we got
Ruby
here?
chocolate raspberry.
Zach, pull it all out. What, like,
dude, I'm
pull it all out.
trying. There's it's like a Mary Poppins bag in here. I
Yeah,
keep
go
pulling
ahead.
stuff out and mark them. Here's a little caramello koala for you.
Oh, koala gang.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of looked good.
This probably wouldn't go over so well in America, but we have Redskins in here.
Oh, it's number one.
Timefall number one.
There's
We
one.
were talking about how many times that was going to fall during the show.
You guys know it's
It's gonna
it's
keep
normal
falling.
here.
Redskins, super chewy, intensely raspberry, family size.
Australian classic, Vegemite.
What is that?
Well, now you have
Vegemite.
What's Vegemite?
about 8
Heard the
ounces,
song?
150 grams of Vegemite to test.
What is it?
Vegemite? It's like a spread.
Oh.
And actually,
Start happy with
you have
Vegemite.
300 grams.
Haven't you ever heard the song? He just smiled and made me a
This looks
Vegemite
foul.
sandwich.
I don't know if this looks good.
Men at work.
No.
No, in the
Kinda.
UK,
Like,
in
but
the
not
UK they
different.
eat this like same shit, but I think it's called Marmite.
It's Marmite.
Similar to Marmite.
What else you got?
Well, we have obviously the star of the show. We have some delicious, delectable
Tim Tams.
Tim Tam chewy caramels. There's a selection in here. It's
Oh.
a veritable
You gotta try
cornucopia.
this.
Here's some OGs.
The OG Tim Tam. We're running out of room here.
We're definitely, yeah, for real. It's more
Juice.
juice.
Stuff from our clan.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah,
We
Brent.
can fill an entire hour with going through this box. I'll be real with you. This is one of the nicest things that ever happened to me in my life, to be honest.
Dude.
And
all
then
the way from Australia.
we also
Nice
have
Bobo.
wagon
Ooh.
wheels.
Ooh.
What is all this?
8 mini chocolate coated marshmallow and jam snack.
Dude, there's like
Marshmallow and jam snack.
a mint slice, which we call
Yummy
thin
snack.
mints out here,
Mints.
but they're sold by a conglomerate run by tiny children.
Girls specifically. Little girls.
It's
They
2019.
Stand outside of
I'm
wheat
trying to
stores and
pander to
sell
both.
cookies
You know
and
what I mean?
assholes.
You never know. And then there's more OG Tim Tams, shapes,
We have to cut
Goose.
Chicos.
What are Chicos?
We got snacks for days.
Send them a
A whole box.
whole box of Old Bay.
20 pounds of Old Bay.
Goose, you ever had
What?
Old Bay? Let us know.
Yes, everything Old Bay and Natty Bow. Also something that Australia is known for, killer pythons.
1 piece equals 1 portion.
One piece, one death, one hospital.
Ladies, can I interest you in a caramello koala or 5? If you want another one,
I haven't had one.
Our batteries running low.
Milk chocolate with smooth flowing caramel.
I think you're gonna have the chance
Alright,
to be able to
well,
do it.
Medusa, killing it.
Yeah, that's laughing at your conglomerate run by little girls comment.
Dude, there's
Raspberry licorice block with milk chocolate around it.
there's
I'm not gonna lie, these caramel koalas. they-
Jaffas.
These are good as hell.
Yeah, this is
I know. I'm about to bust. What did you get?
like
Caramel
Christmas
koala.
early. I'll be real with you.
God.
Dude, we're gonna be crunching the entire show.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Jaffa.
Can I get one Tim Tam?
We'll be back
Yeah,
in 15 minutes.
What flavor you want?
Oh, yeah.
Chewy caramel or
Chewy
double
caramel.
coat?
Come on, chewy caramel.
Ooh, these are fire. They're good as hell.
Wow.
Damn.
I apologize to everybody for the crinkles and munching, but
Goose, you went way over
Alright,
the
Chris
top
Pringle.
with this one.
can you blame us? Yeah, Goose,
But,
for real. Thank you, buddy.
I'm not gonna be slapping nothing but cheeks.
You you are something else, buddy.
Man, this is almost like my 23 flavor swoosh out here.
There's more than 23 flavors sitting on this floor.
Dude. Oh shit! I just carameled all over the place.
Which one's that? What is that?
This is a chewy caramel Tim Tam. I just want everybody to take it.
Let 'em
Turn me
hear it.
up.
Nobody
Turn me up.
wants to hear you chewing.
Damn, dude. Medusa, that's awesome, dude. Like, major shout out.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
this is good.
Yeah, this is good shit.
It's delicious.
That's the Tim Tam?
Dude, you want Tim Tam?
Mm-mm.
We'll eat Tim Tams when
We're gonna spend the next 15 minutes. We're gonna spend the next
What?
15 minutes eating. Is this really what people want to watch?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Jazz is feasting just like we are, apparently.
On Chex Mix.
Spreading the love.
Chex Mix, but man, dude. Well, that's awesome. Our first package here, all the way from Australia, for the one and only Mr. Duke, from the one and only Mr. Megusta. So that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
The man, the
Shout
myth, the
out.
legend.
Shout out Megusta.
Thanks, buddy.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
What a great way to start off the show.
So sick.
Beer and
It's
chocolate.
delicious. I'm gonna crush the rest of this. What else we got?
Yeah, I'm ready for another beer too, by the way. But
Well, let's do it.
I haven't even got into the show.
Well, all right. So while I crack the beer, we should probably address the big topic this week. The season is the last
Is
event
over.
for the season. Kind of, happened, and
More or less.
season's not officially over, but we still have some more time.
Content
But
drip is over.
the content.
The content drip is over. The last thing was the Vex Undying Mind, the final assault, and boy was it some fucking hot.
So last week we talked about all the cool things
Tell
that,
us what you really think.
that we thought.
That we thought we talked about it last week. We were like, oh, dude, it'd be sick if they did this.
They'll open the portal. We'll go in.
We'll go in. It'll be like this sick, like little, almost like a. I wasn't gonna think it was like a dungeon,
Thanks,
but
man.
just like another type of Vex assault. We thought there'd be, champions, barriers, stuff like that.
Unstoppables, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe throw. I mean, it's all Vex. I guess like maybe some big unstoppable minotaurs or something would be dope. I don't know.
Literally
Something,
anything.
Literally anything.
Anything
alright?
besides.
I
We
was
got
think-
everything but anything.
actually
I was
happened?
kind of in my head thinking too that what if it was like timed like the Nightfall and you had to hit like 100K to get a pinnacle, like you had to like
Yeah.
kill ads.
Or at least just dude, I can't even
So-
talk about this. I'm livid. But anyway, basically, for those who haven't done it, all they did was change the last boss. Literally, like not the mechanics or anything, just changed the visual look of the boss to a Hydra, and it has the shield, and that's it.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
is
that's
it. And I think it's actually easier to kill. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was just
Maybe
in good
It's about the
groups.
same.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe
yeah.
we were in good groups, but I think the health is less because of the shield, but we downed it almost one try with a bunch of randoms. Like we hit like a sliver. We almost one shot it on the first pillar.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
without
yeah.
effort, without any effort. Like,
Just
no-
speaking
like,
from being consistently brought up by Bungie and then getting your hopes
down.
up and then let down. There's a certain point when it's just like, yeah, I mean that makes sense for Bungie. And again, like we were talking about earlier, that like I think it's more of a story-based move and not like I know it was on the roadmap. I know it. People get in their heads about being like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. Like we're gonna go like in the Blackguard, like just do all this stuff. But like at the end of the day, like it's just one little tiny thing that was significant enough to be on the roadmap, but it wasn't massive. And I think it has more story ramifications than actual like gameplay or like things like. Of course, I'm looking forward to like. I know you hate it. You hate it because you're all about
but the
gameplay and
story
you don't
isn't-
care
the-
about it.
There's not
but-
even what story did we get that we didn't already have?
It's
Because we
gonna-
knew it was going to be a Vex.
It's
mode.
going to have ramifications though, like as in it will
But what did
unfold
we
over the
get?
next season.
What did we get now?
Not everything is instant
Did we get
gratification.
anything now?
So
Anything now?
I did read.
Because we knew that he was coming through the portal.
You'll get it in like 2 weeks, dog. That's what I'm saying. Just be patient.
I did
let it roll.
read.
I'm
that,
devil's advocate though. That's just me. I'm hoping.
I would have even been all right if, like, not even all right. I still would have been pissed, but I wouldn't be as pissed if they just changed the reward to a pinnacle. Like
I can
one
agree with you on
pinnacle
that.
per week. Because who the hell needs the powerful tier 3s? Are they tier 3s? I think. And
Nobody who's played for more than 2 weeks.
No one.
at this
Anyone
point.
who cares.
Our
about
boy
the
has new
content
light.
group, like no one cares.
And is 6 or is 950 already? Rob?
Rob, yeah, he's 950.
Right. He has
Plays
new
once
light.
a week
Plays once a
for
week.
a couple hours.
Yeah, has a kid and a
Like,
wife.
no
and
one
a
cares about
full-time
that
job.
reward anymore. I did it 3 times to get my triumph for the Season of the Undying title, and I'll never step in there ever again. Ever.
Would have been cool if you would have
Literally
In,
never.
in
'cause it goes
in
away
2
in 2
weeks, you won't be able
It
to.
goes
So
away in
yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah.
I
you
don't know if it
basically
was
won't.
one of you guys that said like you should have gone in and faced the boss, like the big Minotaur, and then gone through the portal.
Yeah.
We should have gone into the Undying Mind
The
Strike
OG strike. Yeah, that would have been
like,
awesome.
at the
The
very
old Black Garden.
yeah, the final boss room, and then maybe the final reward is an Emigo loop or like some variant of it.
And just made that like hard as shit.
Fake bringer.
980. That room like 980.
Yeah, 750 to get through the encounter, then you go in that room, it's 980
Done.
or even 950.
Just something.
Not
Or
750.
literally anything.
or match make it at
Or just-
950.
Or just
Yeah.
don't put it on the.
Make it difficult. What I mean, they've been setting the
Yeah.
standard of like making things actually
Or
difficult
just
this
don't put it
season.
on the roadmap.
You have basic level Vex offensive. Why not just have like
Can you pull up the
950,
roadmap real quick? I just
960?
wanna cover something once it comes up. Just
You
look
still have
like
2
Destiny
versions.
Shadowkeep Road.
Am I crazy?
But
Am I crazy?
Season of Undying roadmap.
yeah. But yeah, like, because you're about to see it on the thing. Everything else on that roadmap
Significant.
is major. And I get maybe the story thing, but I think if anything was major story thing, it would have been the 999 whatever. I mean, I get they can't put that on the roadmap really because it's not like a set date. But like that was the most significant story thing that we got where he completed the 999.
Yeah.
And we like this is nothing like
And they
we
addressed
didn't really
that too.
get like a major like turning point in the lore from what I've seen or heard.
But it will. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is preceding a change,
Okay,
which
that's
will come
fine.
next
Yeah, I
season.
But then
which
I
is
did
like
read that.
is what.
but then
2
like
weeks
that
out?
that moment should be on the roadmap,
December
not
10th?
this. Like this doesn't, you know what I mean? Like this that day didn't do anything.
But the changes will come in next season, and there's a roadmap for every season. So the changes will come in.
Yeah,
next
hold on,
season.
go full screen.
No, you already have it.
No,
No.
Okay, so when am I?
just Google like Undying Roadmap.
Okay, 'cause I didn't know what kind of roadmap.
Destiny 2 Season of Undying roadmap. Yeah, I mean, all in all,
What are you guys' thoughts? Because if any of you guys say you liked it, permanent ban from the channel.
I'll be real with you. I haven't played Destiny in like 2 weeks, so I'm coming in here blind. But like I had a feeling that's what was gonna. Sorry, I did play for like 3 hours. We did some shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I grinded my winter wolf at the crack of like.
Yeah, I remember that.
At like the crack of
You were,
midnight, like
you
I
weren't
had
even
2
speaking, you
hours
were
to
just
do
like,
it, and I was
"Finish."
just like grinding to get strange coins, and then realized that I didn't have enough. Whatever the other one was that I needed for it.
80.
And I'm not even that hyped on an auto rifle, but it was one of those like
Get it?
Dude, I like it.
Got it. Nice.
I got it,
I
and
like
then
it.
my
I
eyes
use it all the
closed, and
time.
I pushed my Xbox off, and I fell asleep for like 6 hours.
just
Then went to
don't
work for
run
18 hours.
I like
Auto
it.
rifle.
I like it.
ever.
I like
And if I do, I'm running Monte Carlo now that I know that the thing's a beast.
Yeah,
Thing actually shreds.
auto rifles are nice. I can't. It's not like my play style.
Yeah.
You know.
I just completed the gambit, whatever, the exit strategy, and I was using the auto rifle because I already had the sub kills. And there's the old one that I haven't completed yet for
Breakneck.
the auto rifles. Yeah. so I
Ah,
haven't done that.
breakneck. Breakneck
running-
is sweet titties.
I was running Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
But I know, dude, I noticed like once you get that stack up on the chain, it's actually significant. Like I was able to kill like 2 reds. I think I was like
On Monte
double.
Wait, you talking about Monte Carlo? Or you talking
Yeah, the
about?
stack.
Carlo.
the
He doesn't
Oh,
have
okay.
break. He's working towards.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
working, but
Get
the
breakneck. Dude. That's a
Makarov- it's
solid
called
one.
Makarov's chain, or that's like the perk that you
Yeah.
get on Monte
Oh,
Carlo.
okay.
But,
I'm not a huge Monte Carlo.
It
fan.
was very
one
significant.
or
Like
two.
so, if you can knock out some reds and then keep that chain up, like I was downing yellow bars, like probably double as fast with a stack of like 3, and it goes up to 5.
That's really
I
sick
believe
of
it.
It was
PvP.
sick.
So
I
it
used-
functions kind of like swashbuckler, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
or
Like
almost
where
like
you just
master.
build. You don't have to hit somebody for melee. You just got to kill one person. It starts ramping up
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
rampage.
Yeah,
right?
or you can melee. It doesn't like either one. So
yeah, the melee.
Melee
Kinda-
takes it straight to 5. Just shooting ads takes it 1 to 2
That's
to 3.
swashbuckler.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, that's what
oh,
I said,
really?
right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that about.
Yeah, that's how it
The
works.
melee goes straight
Yeah.
to 5.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like dual
I don't
purpose.
think the Monte Carlo is just one.
Okay,
You have to
On
build
the
it.
melee.
you got to
Even
build
the
it on
melee's
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But still, it was pretty significant. That's pretty dope.
I
Yeah,
believe
but
that.
if you get the melee, then you're automatic. It's not a building perk. It's just like a perk. I don't think it builds.
What?
Oh, you said it could. But
No, it goes to 5 stacks. The Mavix chain or whatever. Mavericks.
I just drank
Ma-
right out of that
I
can.
don't
It
know
was
what it is.
empty. So used to just picking up beer cans.
Yeah.
Dios mío.
Technical difficulties.
Did you find it or no?
I mean, I found it, but I can't pull it up on full screen.
Just throw it on. Who cares?
So what did you guys think of like
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
the first?
Key it on, babe. Key number 4.
I click on it and it goes to a whole nother website. Like it's what I'm saying.
When you
Babe,
turn
just throw it on. Blow it up.
Panda said breakneck's shitty.
Blow it up.
She told me to tell you that.
on- Okay. Thank you, Panda.
I
I
don't wanna
appreciate
This is it.
your comments.
Yeah, this is what we got.
and-
So
Whoa, hey.
yeah, here we are.
I'm trying to make the one all the way to the
No, it's
right
cool.
bigger.
So you can see on there we have the raid, the first Vex offensive, the master
make
night.
that
We
full
have all the different
Now, Google
nightmare
changed it now,
hunts.
so you got to visit the webpage.
All the different nightmare hunts. We've got the raid challenge, first raid challenge. What else is on there? The dungeon, like all of that was massive, like content drops,
You're right.
and then literally just nothing.
But you're missing what I'm saying about
I
Undying
get
Mind.
it.
I don't think.
But don't put it on here then. Just have it be like a thing that comes out, like festival, like you know what I mean. Like don't put it on there.
That what?
Panda says love you too.
Oh, I love you too. That's so nice.
Afro Bob. So this is from Afro Bob. He said
Our lore master, by the way.
he said they don't have a lore implication on the Undying Mind, but they said this week at Bungie that it's leading to the transition for next season.
That's
So-
what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
across
yeah,
is
yeah.
that it's in the roadmap because it's like a leapfrog into the next season. So like, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
We know
Agree
this
with you. It's
because-
not bonkers right now.
We know
but-
this because they've even said that like it didn't make sense like when the Drifter just showed up after you finished doing the 801 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it had no
Ah, yeah.
cohesion. It was just like Black Armory was done and Season of the Drifter began. Like
Yeah,
they
he
had
just-
no.
He sauntered and it was like, howdy, y'all. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, there's
it
nothing.
ran
Okay,
away.
but how does them changing the final boss, like how is that going to bring in like a whole new character?
Because the Undying
We don't
Mind.
know. I guess
Like, I'm
that's-
excited to see it because it better be something good. It better be some magical story.
Yeah, but mine's look, wait.
think
So
the
mine's
story's
fun.
It better be just as good as my Disney Plus.
I think the story's being told over the course of the entire year.
Oh, we're gonna see. Don't put it on the roadmap next week. I bet you they don't. I bet you on the next roadmap that comes out as we move in the next couple weeks, they move something off like that or do it differently. No way they do something
Yeah.
that lame again
I agree with you.
next
that.
season. There's no way. The fan base would slaughter them. Literally slaughtered Zach Smith on site at Bungie camp.
Luke Swift.
Yeah, Zach
Smith.
Smith? Who?
Who's Zach Smith?
Yeah, you tell me.
Nobody.
Dog.
You know I mix up the names. What's
Yeah,
up,
it's
Dutch?
all right.
What's up, dude?
It's all right.
I think we got Night
All
Stalker
too
out here
awesome.
watching too. We got a whole slew of people.
Whole
We got
What's up?
16
What's up?
people watching
Shout out
right now.
everyone on the How
Yo!
we living?
What's
They're
up,
pretty
everybody?
sweet.
Thanks for watching. Y'all are the
Zach
fucking.
Smith is
Hell yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Who?
Sounds like a terrible individual. I
Zach
think
Smith?
think he still owes me like $6.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah.
He definitely just runs in and dives.
So we missed
Jabr-
out. We didn't explain this beer,
Jabronis
but
these
it was
days.
called Hipster Juice. I thought it was
Well, this is
a
good.
good one for Mr. Bigums because he's actually rocking the same beard as the person.
and he's actually a hipster.
So
Actually, quote unquote, actually a hipster. Not trying. Actually.
Yeah, we get a lot of
we get a lot of imposters. around here.
imposters here in Maryland, but he's from the real deal.
There's
the
one only.
hipster capital of the world. Not really.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, probably.
Amongst
If-
other things,
If
cheese,
there was one place that was the hipster
sausage,
capital,
football,
where would
yeah,
that be?
Lambeau Field,
Where would
and
the
then
hipster
hipsters.
capital of the world be?
New York City.
No.
You-
New York
you're
City.
behind.
You're gonna. I think we're all gonna piss off a lot of people here, but I'd say like San Francisco.
You think there are hipsters there? I feel like it's like I feel like it's like
around San Fran.
Colorado is, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
No, that's hippie. You're confusing hippie with,
hipsters. Mm.
they're starting to get intertwined.
Yeah,
Times are
it's
changing
getting
in America. It's it's all the same.
Shout out our hipster followers. We love you. Tell us where the capital
Thad
is.
said
Yeah, right,
Denver is
for real.
hipster capital of the
Hit it
world.
with
So
Thanks, Thad.
you heard it from Thad first.
That first, the least hipster person I know, coming in clutch with our
Or
answer.
Portland, Oregon.
Or
There you go,
Oscar.
Thad.
Portland, Oregon for sure. Shout out
Oscar
our
with
boys.
the
Oscar with the assist. Very nice, as I learned today.
Yeah, Duke's all your Mayo University photo.
You like that?
I do actually like that a lot.
So we have my
I don't
mom,
give you credit often.
my mom used
but
to
when I do,
call-
it's
I
earned.
used to have all my friends, well, still do. All my friends come to my house, and it's kind of like the spot. We have like a pool and stuff, so in the summer, definitely lit. But so she used to yell at us because we would be like home from college and stuff, getting all fucked up here, and it was wild out here. And she'd be like, "This isn't a fucking frat house, Devin. I'm tired of this shit, all this stuff." So we were always like,
So-
"Mom, but it kind of is."
You made it a
So
frat
then
house.
One year for Christmas, I made everyone take like a picture like in a suit and stuff, and we did a fraternity composite that says like Weirs Road fraternity, and like it's hanging.
Dude, everyone got
Can't
nice
really-
pictures, and Drew, you
can't
can
really show
tell, is like taking a selfie of himself.
They even made their own crest that has like
Yeah,
beer
yeah,
pong is one,
It's lit.
music's one.
Lauren,
Pull it off the
Lauren, go
wall.
to camera one. Go to camera one.
Why don't you just go grab it?
All the work that we put into setting this up, and
No, he's got
and
the-
now we're just gonna take
There you
it.
go. So you can kind of see it there, but
Lauren, you have to switch camera.
yeah, yo. Yeah, there it is. Now it's hanging on the wall. So that's all the homies.
Hopefully you can't see their names.
University of Mayo, Maryland. So if any of you guys are trying to get in,
Apply.
we're taking pledges.
Taking pleasure. Oh,
Rush
my
class
God.
2020 coming in hot. For what? Oh, everything's dead? All of them are dead? Did you try the other set? Okay. No, these, I mean. Did you try these?
Dev, you gotta fix that
Try
camera.
those. So we just got back from a live stream in whatever, so none of my stuff is charged, and it's rough in Florida.
But she switches back to that, it's gonna be all fucked up.
No, it's good.
It's good. Oh yeah, because you looked at it. So we'll get
Quiet.
back into the Destiny chat a little bit. What are your guys' thoughts on what are your guys' thoughts on the season of the Undying as a whole, and also like the beginning of Shadowkeep? Because obviously, like Shadowkeep is going to be a story that's told, like the Shadowkeep
Throughout the
story is the nightmares and
What do you think? Yeah, so
the
you think that's
pyramid
gonna
ship.
continue?
Yeah.
The pyramid ship and all that?
Yeah. I don't think we've uncovered.
Like, you think they're gonna build on the what's it called? Because I haven't since I unlocked the first day the dungeon dropped and we unlocked that, I have not done one of those whatever's up north on the moon. What is it called? The Altar of Sorrows.
yeah.
I haven't done any of those since the day we had to do it to
You just
unlock
get
the
guns
dungeon.
and stuff from those. There's different bosses, which I'm sure each one.
I haven't
probably
done
has
that.
I tried doing it for the one quest. What was it? Not the bow.
Xenophage.
No,
Yeah.
literally to get into the dungeon.
some. Yeah.
I had to do it. And so I did it like first, second day when Dungeon came out, and I went to the moon and I went to that area and I sat for like 30 minutes trying to do it myself. But like after like the second wave, you can't do it yourself. It's impossible. So I'm
definitely.
sitting around waiting for people. I'm doing the old tricks of like going to another zone, walking slowly back into the
Is that the
zone so
day
you can
of?
get.
Day of drop.
It's like the second day and I can't find anybody to do it. So like, what's the end game here? You have to go in with like 3-4 of your buddies so you can grind like a shotgun one day. Like, is that really a step up from Escalation Protocol? I think it's a cool idea, but like again, there's no like participation.
It's kind of the same though, right?
Yeah.
It was, but that was also 2 years ago.
And this is also guaranteed you get a weapon. Like Escalation Protocol, you just did it and like prayed you'd get something.
But there's
it's the same
never
thing, you
there's
had to
never
go in
anybody
with the
walking
squad.
around to
You had to
actually
go in
do
with the
it.
squad, though.
No.
No, you
Ew.
couldn't beat
You had to,
Escalation
you had
Protocol by
to.
yourself.
Not at first. After a while, you can get pretty
We
far
went
through because your
LFG
level's
we went
so high
LFG
up.
And going with 9 people.
What do you think you could go in now that we're like 9, 7?
I know I can get to the
We paid for a
fourth.
whistle.
I can get to the 4th level of Escalation Protocol by myself because that's how I farm. Whatever. I need auto rifle kills. Boom. Escalation
Yeah,
Protocol.
I've never gone.
Yeah.
Blowing that whistle.
But
Oh,
because it's at like 300 or something,
Yeah, yeah.
like farther down
Oh,
from that,
we gotta stop that.
and
Lana's got a whistle.
I don't know how to segue back into this.
Um,
It's at 300. So, and now that we're like 950 or whatever, then it's much more. You still hit cap, but like, you know what to do. There's enough stuff where you can tear through some stuff. There's like little tricks and stuff but like whatever. It's not hard, but like this new one is significantly harder, and it also makes it hard because all the time is based on not a static time, it's based on how many people are running into.
Loading. That was like a buffering. A buffering in your brain. Number
It's
2.
number 2.
Holy hell, this show's falling apart quick.
I know.
I don't know. Did we expect anything different from this episode?
Nope.
Really? No? Yeah. No, but since there's ads running into the bubble and you can't kill all of them feasibly by yourself, because like some of those yellow bars, man, are like, they're beefy. Like you gotta like take them down, you gotta like debuff them, et cetera, whatever.
Yeah.
It takes time for them to get in. And then like your time's ticking down and like at the end, like at one point, you just get rushed. Like there's too many people. So you can't do it solo. Anyway, I waited 45 minutes, finally found 2 other brave souls and did enough to get into the dungeon.
Yeah.
And then did it with your brother. And then shout out to Goose, my boy.
Yeah, Afro Bob just said Shadowkeep was amazing, but there wasn't really much in Undying. It makes him worried about the future content. I mean, hopefully they're building off of it and actually like, you know,
It's a fair point.
gonna head in a certain direction.
Because what was actually
The only thing that was included in the season of Undying was Vex Offensive, the Undying Mind, and then the Leviathan's Breathbow. Those were the only thing. Everything else was Shadowkeep, which, you know, the optimist in me wants to believe like they put so much into Shadowkeep to take up all that brunt so they could develop those extra seasons. But I really hope it's not just like, we're going to give you this new activity
for the next 3 months.
these
like,
2 exotic quests, and then like, here's, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, if we get like
a seasonal event. Like Dawning. It's going to be Dawning next. It'll be Revelry after that. Like, it's always the same cadence, but like, yeah, it definitely needs to be more into it.
Yeah, if we just get like a Vex Offensive type of activity for the next 3 months, and that's it. Like,
yeah. Well, I remember like when Black Armory came out, like that was legitimately fun. And that was a lot of content. Yes, it is grindy in retrospect. I know you hate it now because it's broken. Was broken.
What?
Black Armory,
yeah,
Season of the Forge.
Grind out all the individual.
I quit on it. I deleted it. I'm not doing it. I'll never have Visit.
But originally coming from like,
out.
You got it and then just trash can?
No, I didn't get the gun. I didn't finish it. Done. Without it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm gonna restart from scratch one day and just have a new experience with it.
You're gonna restart from scratch?
Yes.
Did you really delete it?
I can pick up the box as as an abandoned quest. I'm just gonna.
And then re-get all the
I was
keys.
livid.
You are.
Well, that's not how I would have gone about it.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Gun, dude. Too much stress. Too much pain. So I just
Panda said.
done. Outie.
Bungie said they were originally going to add back the Vault of Glass with the Undying Mind, and then you would beat them and it would unlock the vault, but they didn't have enough time to finish it.
Is that confirmed though, or is that speculation?
I don't know.
That's because we were talking about that before. I
I feel like that's Reddit.
I said I think that they were definitely planning on something else. Like when they put that on the map, they had an idea.
Yeah.
It wasn't just to swap the boss.
No, because that's a terrible.
And I think that they
terrible.
like
And then they
couldn't do it and didn't do it. But they need to come out and say that.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
come out and
believe
say
it.
like they have in the past. Like they're all about that transparency now. Like come out and say, hey. But I guess they only have 2 weeks anyway, so they can't really like push it back because the new, you know what I mean? Like, because I was gonna say, why don't they just say we need 2 more weeks to complete it? If Vex Offensive's going
not
away
gonna
in 2
do
weeks
that.
anyway, then they don't really have that option.
I think we're setting our
But it would-
standards too high into what their new model is because they talked about bringing in new content and then getting rid of it, right? So they bring in Vex Offensive for this season, and they're going to get rid of it. So like you think about from a business standpoint, how much resources, time, all that stuff you're going to put into a piece of content that you're going to get rid of in 3 months.
I mean, I did.
Like
but
we have standards
I don't
up
even
here
think
from
they really
Bungie.
have to get rid of it. Like I don't even know if that's a good
It's a
call.
space, but it's a space concern because Destiny's already over 100 gigs. It's like 120 gigs.
I dig it, but I think get rid of content. Like I think they should do it with Shadowkeep, and then when the next whatever drops, then you drop, or like maybe a season out, then drop. So like when we go into season 3, then drop, like be like 2 seasons behind, or something. You know what I mean? Keep like
Yeah,
the
sure.
most recent 2 maybe up. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't
I mean, and that also goes, but they also
don't
said they want to focus on exclusivity. So like you're going for Undying right now, right? Like the title and stuff. So like, why are you grinding for Undying so hard? Because it's disappearing in 2
I wouldn't
weeks.
even care. No, I wouldn't even care if the title wasn't doable. Like
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like fuck the title. Like make the title still the cutoff, but leave the content in. Like it doesn't hurt. It's already made. Like I get the space thing.
I
but,
think it's
like,
kind of.
I think it's mostly off the space thing because if they really want to develop it years ahead now, because they said they're doubling down on D2.
Sun is like
It's not going to
crushing
D3.
my face.
It is. It is off.
On your face, we're trying to
Yeah, it's like blinding me.
So anyway,
oh,
so
appreciate
I think
it,
it's
they're going to keep it rolling. They're going to double down on D2. So
I think it's cool because like think about this. Like I have a god roll at Hortative that I can use in
Yeah.
Crucible,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like
I hear
it's
you.
that one. It's that one right there. Like That one.
Lighting issues, guys.
No, the sun is just look the one that's
Left.
to the left. Yeah, you can't see it from there. It's right there. Yeah, it's coming right in the top, like right in the very top left.
Yeah, you
corner.
can't fix that.
No, I can't fix
You're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
It'll be
I'm
gone in
straight.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's already below your eye.
But I mean, it's cool because I have a God roll at Hortative, so like someone that's gonna join the game next season is not gonna have that. Like if you really played,
you can have a good one, but it's not like meta.
bro. That shit is like
Crushing you.
it's coming right in.
I'm amazed you guys didn't make
It's
me
not
wear a
gonna-
hat.
It'll change
like,
in a second. It'll move in a second.
Yeah, right.
Don't get
The-
Yeah,
the-
like I have
the
guns,
only guesses
like
that
we
we're
have
gonna
guns now that people in the future won't have, and then the next season, I wasn't completely
that?
disappointed. I
that
think it was a good
exclusivity.
way to open up the year. Like if they're gonna build off of Season of the Undying, we know the Season of the Dawn is next. Like it's gonna peak at some point. You know what I mean? There's gonna
I dig it.
the story's gonna go.
I was moving with it
Mm.
until Vex Offensive, and now I'm like, and now I'm thinking back, like, well, a lot of this was Shadowkeep stuff, not Undying stuff. So what are we gonna get next season?
I
Like,
think it's a concern for a lot of people. I think it's a legitimate
I mean,
concern
I
too,
see
given
it,
how
but-
much we've gotten used to over the last year.
You're spot on. You're spot on.
But also, what I was gonna say is like you think about the
Oh.
first year, we had that whole drought. Like you remember, like D2 Vanilla came out,
Yeah.
we all beat
Oh my
Leviathan.
God!
Yeah.
Stop doing that. You're
Uh,
letting the sun in.
it's good. It's good.
thanks, bud.
Yeah, I'll just deal with it because that shit is no.
It's like what did
Dude,
what did
I
you?
got people trying to light me
You
up.
guys are getting distracted in the field.
I feel like an ant out here, dude. Whatever you guys are doing, need to cut it out.
This podcast
Okay,
is a
producer.
shit
We're getting
show
off the rails.
this
Our
week.
producers are fucking up.
We are all over the place this week.
I expected it from this. From I knew it was gonna be all over the place. I just fucking knew it.
Are you surprised?
What are you gonna do?
What else we got? They
Um,
announced a bunch of super changes. Or did anyone say anything?
Dude, I
Worth-
can't even read my notes
Did
anymore.
anyone say anything?
Like, y'all
Do you
just-
need to switch sheets or something? Like,
My whole point
fucking
is
fight through adversity out here.
year one.
This is
See,
the problem I
I'll
have
be
with you
quick.
both in raids.
Y'all are
You
fucking
guys
killing me.
fucking get distracted by the smallest little bug flying around your room and you can't fucking
It's the
concentrate.
weed.
God damn it.
This is the most fun that I've had in a very long time.
All right, but what did anyone say anything substantial before we move on to the supers?
Yeah, Afrobob said the Vidoc showed a 5-year plan for D2 from Shadowkeep. So I mean, yeah, they're definitely working on it.
We'll see.
I'm not hating on it.
I'm not hating.
I
But-
think,
but
to
it's gonna
to
be
fair. Time out.
The
to be
release
fair.
of
Think
in
about
2
this.
weeks is going to be
Timeouts.
major.
There's no timeouts
No,
with
think
him.
about this. Think of all the activities we can do right now, though. Like we can still go back and do like the old shit, even though the armor drops at a lower light, like it still drops at high levels. Like all the new shit is fun. The nightmare hunts are fun. The ordeal is fun. Like
I'd
there's a
actually
lot of
like to
cool
get in and
shit.
start doing some Chronosara like legit.
I'm all about it. I want to
Yeah.
get the old armors with the crispy ass stat
Or,
rolls.
sorry, Last Wish. I want to like beat Riven like legit.
Yeah, we could do it easily.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
because we're always cheesing it.
We could do that.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
It's really not. it's
Actually,
really not
so
that
I
hard.
tried it.
It's
for-
hard, but
for
it's not that hard.
Frayed Day. Frayed Day? Is that how they say it?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
jumped into one of those. Someone had to hop
Frayed
out. I
Day.
forget. And we were trying to do Riven cheese and
Nobody could do it.
couldn't do it.
You have to have the right loadout and the right
We-
people with the right
we
classes
had it.
going because
Couldn't do it. We had 4 prospectors. We had or whatever's.
dude,
We need swarm.
that
We
light
had all
is
swarms.
bonkers.
We were using we were using Oppressive Darkness. We were using Divinity. We were trying everything, and we got it down to like the slightest bit
Mhm.
on like 20 attempts, but we could not get it, dude.
Well, you guys showed that clip a little while ago when we went in that first run and demolished her with Divinity, and we were like, "This is new meta. It's
Yeah,
done."
and then they
I've-
nerfed it.
Yes, they nerfed it, but I tried it before the nerf, and dude, we got really lucky. Like I've tried it with other people, like
I've done
but
it twice.
pre-nerf, and it's like it takes a while, and everybody's got you got to explain. Like I did with your brother,
Yeah.
and we had to explain like, no, dude, you do the boop now. You don't do the boop then. And then like he's like, I don't know, I'm gonna do the boop
We
now. And we're like,
weren't-
ah.
we like weren't booping, but then we tried the boop and it was even worse.
Mhm.
I don't know. We tried a bunch of strategies,
Yeah,
and we had the guns. Like we had.
that's what
wasn't
makes
like,
that one
wasn't like
clip
people
is
weren't out
even
there
more
with, like,
amazing to me now.
whisperers like we had all spike grenades. Like we were
Yeah.
loaded out,
Mhm.
and we
Like,
it was
we did
rough.
one
So
shot,
We did it one shot that one
and we were
time,
like, we don't know how we're gonna do this.
and it blew our mind. Yeah, and then I've tried it since then, and it's been like, all
It's
right,
rough.
this
We
is
did it
still a
once-
little
we
rough.
did it once
Rough.
after that.
Sure.
I think.
well, we could not do it like the raid group.
Probably because I wasn't there.
Doubt it.
I also haven't played in 2 weeks. So.
We had Vexed out
You're
there.
down
Captain
Duke and
Vex
Dutch.
was our fearless leader, and he was
Vex is good.
yeah.
Vex is boss, man.
He was like, I got to look into it because everything
Mhm.
we're trying right now. Like we tried Tractor Cannon, we tried Divinity, we tried Oppressive Darknesses. Like we were chaining oppressive darkness.
But your buffs don't stack anymore. Debuffs, sorry,
know,
debuffs
I know.
don't
So-
stack. So you can't use a
And it was
treasure
the
cannon
week- it was the
into
week that
oppressive
that-
darkness.
it was
So
the
Read
like,
week
about
that-
it too much, I think.
it was
You
a
just
week
gotta
that
go in
stack went
there
in.
and just
I don't know, man.
let loose.
give it a good old
Let
zombie,
the hounds loose.
good old zombie
But also-
killer,
but
Rob
also-
Zombie.
Release the hounds.
But I think
Just-
Celestials are gonna be because we only have one Celestial, and he was putting
Yeah.
up like 200K
Oh,
more than everyone
You
else.
need
so
you need
Five.
you need Nighthawks.
5.
You need 5 Nighthawks and a Titan bubble.
All hail Nighthawk. That
Can't wait till I get a Nighthawk.
Can't do it.
But we did get One-Eyed Mask for those of you guys. Let's shout that out.
Zer.
Zer
Have fun for the next 2 weeks until
still gets nerfed, but it could still be good. It's definitely a great.
rest
nerf.
in peace.
I think it'll
Definitely a
still be
great
good.
perk.
I don't think it's. I mean, we'll find out. I
Yeah,
think it'll
but
still
if
be.
you guys don't have One-Eyed Mask, go get it
like
right
you
now.
said earlier, it'll be like Wormhusk. Like Wormhusk was way overpowered, and then they
Mhm.
nerfed it, and people stopped using it. But
It's still low key good.
it creeps right
It's
back
just
in.
not at the top of the
The
meta,
perk
so you
is
don't
just-
see as many. But like, give
It's
it
still a good perk.
give
you
it
know what I
a
mean?
month, 2 months, 3 months. You'll start getting crushed by somebody. You're like, what the fuck? And then you'll look and it'll be like One-Eyed Mask Titan.
Dude, when we play comp,
There
a
it
lot of
is.
people in comp use One-Eyed Mask at like the higher levels. Like once you hit 4,000,
Yeah, why
or
would
not One-Eyed Mask. I'm sorry, Wormhusk Crown.
Yeah, Wormhusk, dude.
Like once you get to the higher levels, those hunters all use Wormhusk.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah, it's
grinding
solid.
a lot of comp this week actually.
Yeah, I hit 45,
That's it.
4,500.
What are you at?
Like 43. I was up at like 45. We had a rough night. I had a rough day. All right. My 1v1 didn't go well.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's not say
Yeah,
anything.
I'd like to talk about that as well.
Oh,
We
everyone
played-
wants to
so-
fucking talk about
so-
it. Okay.
Listen,
Great.
we're
This shit is rigged. All right. I'm tired of it.
for the folks that
I'm
aren't
calling it right now.
for the folks in the clan or that aren't in the clan that are watching this, we have a 1v1 tournament going on right now in the clan, and it's a round robin, so everybody has to play everybody. You got tribal.
I'm starting to think that I'm not going to play everybody.
Hold
I'm
on.
just going to play
Let's not
whoever they decide.
let's not
is
just
gonna
say he
me this
beat you,
week.
dude. You blew a 7-2 lead
I know, but he still beat me.
in the first game.
It was a blow. Okay. I got rattled after that game. It wasn't good, dude. Anyway,
got a
not
little shell
good.
shocked.
But everyone
happen.
else is
Happens
getting
to
the
the best of
matchups fine. I'm out here with tribal week 1. And after my terrible week 1 experience, I almost dropped out of the tournament.
Yeah, but they're
now
making
I got Nildo out here. So
yeah, but they're making
can't wait
Steph
to
Curry
drop
play
down 0-4.
LeBron. It's not like you're gonna go play high school teams. You know what I'm saying? Like you play within your skill range. I know it's round robin, but like
No one else is playing in their skill ranges. Nildo won 10-1 and 10-0 last week.
Yeah, dude.
Are you shitting? Yeah,
Nildo,
it's
look.
equal skill range out here.
Can we all agree Nildo's like the final boss? Like he'll have his own bracket, and
Well,
then
I'm
whoever
glad that
wins
I'm
the
like
rest,
Mortal Kombat.
he'll.
I'm glad
he's like
everyone else is
Shao
out here
Kahn or
killing
whatever.
Thrall,
He's
and
the
I'm
dude
out
that
here
has
with
6 arms.
raid
Goro.
bosses.
Yeah, Nildo is Goro.
I'm out here facing solo raid bosses. Everyone else is fighting Thrall in a fucking strike.
Robert Canning. I don't know who that is. He's new. I haven't seen him before. He said Nildo is a raid boss. So
I'm
Nildo,
with
out
you.
Robert.
Nildo
with
is
you.
a raid boss.
Yep.
Heard that.
Yeah, I mean, you got Nildo this week. I had Afro
Can't
Bob
fucking
last week.
Godspeed.
I'm gonna get on and practice for
And,
8 hours before my match.
It was fun.
9,
Bob and I
Nine.
What I said?
9. 23 hours.
23 hours.
23 hours filled with flavor, and then boom,
And then the 24th hour. we're
moment
ready.
of truth.
Pass it.
Oh, it's Zombie. Zombie's watching.
Hey,
Zombie?
what's up, buddy? I don't know what camera I'm looking into now.
We're
The
on that one.
mainframe.
The mainframe. Yeah. So I don't know. We're in a 1v1 tournament. It's
Rob
cool.
Zombie's out there.
Rob Zombie kicking it.
I
Nice.
wish we had for the tournament. I wish it was. I wish there was an objective-based game mode. I wish it was countdown.
Like, how would you do it?
I would do it on countdown.
On countdown?
I would do countdown matches because then each round you would have a chance, but you would have to play something. Because basically, like Tribal and I were in a match, and I picked scout rifles, and I had Randy's, and he didn't. So it was like, you can't use exotics. So he
Okay.
couldn't even put a Mida or whatever
Or
on. He had like
J-Rabbit.
some random ass
Sure.
scout on.
Like Nameless
and you're-
Midnight or something,
Yeah,
probably.
you're like
Yeah,
you're not
sure.
gonna win ever at like a ranged encounter like 101.
Yeah, yeah, all right.
So then but then we had shotties on too. So then he just sat inside and like played the close game. And
Mhm.
I could have just sat outside and but I had a shotty too. So I'm like, but then we're playing the heavy and stuff. But like really like he never engaged me in the long range, which like cool. But like I could have just sat out and never engaged him in the close and what we just ticked down to 30 minutes. Like
Smarter on his end because
I know, but
he
it'd
was
be-
at deficit
it'd
at
be
range.
lame as hell. Like I could have done that, but and I
Sure.
did it for a second, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
I
I'm
get
not gonna sit here and be like lame as hell for 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah, but you're also running a warlock too. Like if you're running a hunter, you
well, yeah, don't run Warlock though for advance. You know, if you guys have any 1v1s coming
Dude.
up, don't run Warlock. It's useless. Everyone
Mike
run
Malone's watching. What's up, Malone?
invisible. Hunter.
Hey, what's up,
That's
Mike
your- that's your
Malone?
pro tip for the week. Your 1v1 invisible hunter with
Sure.
the radar grenade.
I hunter
That's what I
main.
used.
I
I was
hunter
playing
main all the
Afrobob,
time,
and he was
so.
like, "How are there two of you?" And I was like, I can't tell you why there's two of me." But
Yeah, I think there just needs to be an objective, or make it like a survival with like 2 lives.
I don't know how in depth Destiny's like
Matt,
custom matches
It's
are,
not like
which
Halo
blows
where
my
it's
mind because
like-
they made Halo with Forge in it, where you could literally build
yeah.
maps.
And the custom mode, you could change every single.
You could
like,
change like
factor.
we used to play like where you would have infinite like crazy speed and like you would just zip around and like hit people with like snipers.
I think countdown
It's
would be cool
amazing.
too. Like just what you know what I mean, like rounds, and then like I don't know, just the to 10 thing. It's just like it gets kind of campy, and then like
Sure.
I was up 7-2, I could have just sat there and camped for the whole round. And like he had bows, so I was like chasing him, trying to get close
Yeah.
to out. But I could have just easily like ran away from him for a fucking.
But if it went to 25,
yeah, but you
like
played
we were
into a
talking about doing
game, like, you
25, and
didn't
I know,
too
but
long.
no one wants to play a 1v1 tournament where I get up 7-2 in the first 3 minutes, and then I fucking run around for 28 minutes to win the game. Like, cool, Devin. Yeah, you won the match.
well, I think the time
You
was
know what I
put
mean?
there
Like, I'd be pissed
to.
if someone that did that to me too.
You lost.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
You're more pissed now.
Yeah,
than-
but dude, you'll be better this week.
I'm just saying. No, I won't. I'll be worse.
Because you're playing
It'll be
Delville.
worse. You're gonna
I don't know.
I
It'll
got
be
Night
another
Stalker.
1 to
I'm
2
I
coming
just
weeks
think for a
before I'll
1v1
play Destiny
format,
again.
it's like kind of whack. That's
Night
all.
Stalker, I'm coming at you this week, dog. I know you're watching. I'm coming at you. Panda says, "Don't crutch on air until." That was to you.
Didn't use Aaron Till at all.
Ouch.
Not even on my custom loadouts.
And Mike Malone's out there that said, "Once I hit 950 power, what should I do to continue progress?" Malone, you need to do pinnacles. Which, if you're playing New Light, do you have? Can you get pinnacles if you have New Light?
I don't think so. I think it caps out at 950.
I'm not sure.
So if you have
Uninformed.
New Light, then you have to
No,
upgrade
because
your
all the
artifact.
Nightfall, maybe?
No,
No, the
Oh,
ordeal.
Because
Nightfall.
New Light applies to
Because I was trying to
content.
think
So
of-
unless you do Nightfall, but I don't know if those
It's not a pinnacle.
the
no,
Nightfall.
the 950.
The ordeal is, but
You could do
The
a
ord-
950.
But is the ordeal
But the rest of the stuff you
I think
can't
the
get
ordeal is
pinnacles
tied to
is Shadowkeep?
Shadowkeep.
So then no.
Yeah, so you
I don't know.
Yeah, Malone. The only
That would
the only
make
ways to
sense,
level up
yeah.
past 950 are if you do pinnacles, which
We
you have to have
believe it's only
Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep.
Yeah, or upgrade your artifact, which will progress you through. I think I'm like plus 17 right now.
Yeah, I'm plus 17.
I have to hit plus 20 before the season ends for the.
I need 2 more levels to
Then
finish off my
Halo.
battle pass.
No, you don't.
I'm at 98. No, I'm at 98.
I'm at like 168.
Huh?
or-
I haven't hit 100. I'm at 98
Oh, Jesus.
because I haven't played in 2 weeks,
Dude,
and
I-
I was slowly putzing.
No,
I
the
wasn't like
20 the 20
grinding.
thing is just it's not part of the title.
It's not part of the title. No, it's just an achievement.
Yeah.
But it's for
triumph.
season 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good call, Zombie. Zombie said you can do Iron Banner at New Light, and that'll get you pinnacles. So Malone, if you're on next
But
week
will that
or
quest
tomorrow,
drop pinnacles, or will it
the
like
quest doesn't, but the
the-
bounties do.
The bounties.
I
for
know,
the
but-
banner.
do they get that or no?
Yeah, they should.
New light?
Well, that's what zombie.
Or
just
would it say
confirmed.
like powerful?
No, it does because Rob played Iron Banner last time it was around, and he was like, "Yeah, I got a couple pinnacles."
Is he New Light?
Yeah,
he's
Rob's
okay.
new light.
Yeah, there you go. And lucky for you, it starts tomorrow.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah. So Malone, if you're watching Iron Banner tomorrow at noon, you
Major
pick up the
key.
quest to get the armor pieces, and then pick up the bounties. Pro tip: don't turn in your bounties until you finish the quest, because if you turn in your bounties ahead of time, you'll only get guns if you wait to unlock all the armor.
Unless you want guns.
Yeah, unless you want guns, which I honestly do,
But you kind of want the armor because it's major key.
yeah,
And that Iron Banner John
Yeah.
drops like the rolls on that. It's like sick.
yeah.
I got like a 64 without
Yeah.
any like whatever like stat mods on it and without masterwork.
Yeah.
Like
that's what
so that's gonna go to
'cause it
what
drops- it's a
75 and then
pinnacle
plus
reward,
the
which can
10.
drop in that high.
It's like
stat.
85 or
Yeah,
something.
and even if you
Bonkers.
take your
I have
Iron
an
Banner
85
tokens,
Iron
all those random rolls will drop it high. Like the
Mhm.
Iron Banner's just
Yep.
Iron Banner's the way to go for
And you
stat
get it drops enhanced perks. We've said that before, but
Yep.
turn it in your packages, turn all of it in. You get all your enhanced perks from there because it's a pinnacle activity technically.
Yep. Those
Yep.
enhanced perks are sick. I've got enhanced hand cannon targeting and enhanced sniper rifle now.
Yep. Balling.
She's
Both
fun.
of those on the void class. So if you guys are rocking PvP, you got enhanced. Well, you actually can't put them both on, right? Because it's
can.
6. No, because it's 6 on the sniper and it's
Mm.
5 on the.
Yeah, it's too much.
You can't.
Yeah.
No.
I do the sniper one and I just do regular on the.
Bungie thought that out pretty well.
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm the mod king. I got a mod guide. Check it out
Ah.
on our channel right here.
Yep.
live.
Yep.
I go over everything.
So also for Iron Banner too, guys, this is the last Iron Banner of the season,
Yep.
which means this is your last chance to finish the quest and get the armor for this season. They did confirm it this week at Bungie that they're going to bring back a reprised version of armor for next
so you won't be able to
season,
get
so-
this armor again.
Yeah, so it would be cool, like, to get some season 2 armor, because those season 2 armors were pretty dope. Actually, the Iron Banner, they were like, there was like a whole samurai, or not season 2, but sorry, year
you
2.
can pull the ornaments out of your
Oh, I know,
collection.
That's
yeah,
year
so-
1 ornaments.
So you guys have those.
So you're
ornaments.
talking like
Why are
season
there not?
4 or 5,
Yeah,
like
season of the
post Forsaken.
Drifter,
Yeah,
post-
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Some of those were pretty dope.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, I'll give you
They're
that.
like the samurai ones.
Yeah, yeah.
They were Forsaken.
I used to wear the Iron Banner like cloak all the time, and it had like the crown
Yeah.
and like the little like tiny
Yeah, they're bringing
sash.
those back.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
So
What do you guys think about?
Nobody wants to address like reskins again though. Like,
I'm cool with
when
it.
are we ever gonna get something new?
Yeah.
From
we
my
did. We
perspective,
did.
yeah, but I think about like D1 and like maybe it's just like, oh, back in my day, but like
Yeah, we're old grandpas.
they like, yeah, exactly. See, you guys get it.
No, but that's what I have.
Vendors used to like refresh all the time, and like I think that is part of what's missing from the whole like cycle of everything too.
Well, yeah, we need dead orbit.
Like you would go check you would go check Shacks every week and be like, does like Hawksaw have a new role that's like
yeah.
all of a sudden meta?
Yeah.
Like every week, and
Or
that gave you things to do.
outlaw.
Yeah, or like the one
Rangefinder.
future war cult like sidearm that everybody got. That was like meta for the
But didn't
last like 3 months.
Surus regime dropped from one
Wormwood?
of those, right?
Was it called
Where'd the
Wormwood?
Surus regime come from? The auto rifle that was money in D1.
It was just an
It
exotic.
was just exotic, yeah.
And it was like one of the
No,
vanilla
but
exotics.
Not the exotic one. There was a Surus gun
The
that was like
gunsmith.
money.
The gunsmith. Had,
Probably the gunsmith because he had like rotating things and
yeah, there
like
was
you
the gunsmith in
research
G1
data
had-
or-
yeah, you'd have to go out and it would be like,
research
get 100
days,
kills in
yeah.
Crucible with an auto rifle or whatever. It'd be like
Mhm.
something dumb, and then you'd get
And then you turn it in and you would get it the week afterwards, which I see people like freaking out about now. Oh, look at my gun now. No, you're gonna get it next week on Arms Day when it resets.
But what about what about the ornaments though? So we got like there's the old ornaments, right, that you guys all pulled out for Iron Banner and stuff.
Mhm.
And then there was like wasn't
Just
there
technically a
wasn't there
glitch.
trials ornaments and stuff too?
Yeah, but you need the trials gear
Yeah. So but
to
so
put those
so
on.
the only ornaments that we got so far that I've seen are from the season, right?
Season stuff, yeah.
So why aren't
And then
there more,
Eververse
why
stuff.
like why aren't there raid ornaments or why aren't there
Maybe it's
why aren't there PvP ornaments? Like what you know what I mean? Like what like I feel like there should be ornaments for like as you rank up through your glory, like at each 1,000.
there was
Like
trials
you know how
ornaments.
there's like a season one at all the levels and there's one for each piece.
Yeah.
There should be one where you get like the helmet at 4,000 or
Yeah.
5,000. You
There
get
was in year 1.
no, but I'm saying like now, like
Yeah.
there's
there were
no-
certain things,
they
and you
brought
can
in
pull
this
those
new
out if you
ornament.
have the
they
Crucible
brought
armor.
in the new ornament thing where it's like down below, but there was no sets to get like in the raid. There were no sets to get like when you do challenge mode, each challenge mode could be like an ornament,
They did that in
Sure.
D1.
like for the raid.
D1, yeah. What was it?
Rise of Iron.
Age of Triumph was
Yeah,
the end
Age
of
of
it.
Triumph.
Not moments, but Age of Triumph.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
I just wish you could hunt like stuff like that too.
Yeah,
Or, like,
Yeah, I
if
agree with you on
completed,
that.
Like when you complete the Gambit one, that should drop like Gambit ornaments. Like when you complete the seasonal, like you know what I mean, the seasonal,
Where they dropped the shader.
the shader,
Mhm.
that should give
Emblem.
you some ornaments or something, or like I
The
don't
th-
know.
The thing I get frustrated is they have all this content and like resources, but they're not willing to figure out how to put it back in the game, so it just becomes dead and obsolete. So you're talking about like trials ornaments, right? If you got a trials ornament in year 1, you earned that shit. So
Yeah.
why can't I apply it 2 years later on a random piece of gear? I have all like the old New Monarchy
Heard that.
from like
I have all the
Faction
Dead
Rally.
Orbit ornaments.
But you can't put on anything unless you have a New Monarchy piece of gear,
Yeah.
and you can't get New Monarchy piece of gear anymore. So why not just let us use the ornament?
It should just look like that armor, just like the new, you know what I mean? Like it makes it look like the seasonal gear.
Yeah, right,
Like it should just you put that ornament on it. It's just like the transmog.
right. No, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
have all these like little tiny ornaments like that are just sitting in.
Sick. Like
You're never gonna be that are
going
sick.
to, if you go into like a comp match and like all these guys have on like the old
Stuff you've
trial
never
shit,
seen before.
it's like,
Yeah, which
oh, here
You
we
know
go.
you're screwed. You know you're screwed.
Here we
Right.
go.
Which is kind of weird because remember when that video came out and it was like the trials like gear, and then Bungie came out like the next day and they were like, oh yeah, no, trials is on hiatus. Like I don't know why that gear made it in there. And it's like, what? Like why not?
yeah, right.
Like I'm trying to
You
have,
have it
wear
already.
my trials
Yeah.
gear.
And especially for like,
I've been flawless. Let me.
and this
flaunt
is
the
like
flawless
little, this
shit.
is like little stuff that like doesn't require them to make massive content.
Yeah,
Like the content's
I
already
agree
there.
with you on that.
Just
yeah.
add in the like armor, you know what I mean? Like the piece, like how hard it is for them to type that in as like put it in the loophole.
Yeah, let me use my.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Dead
there's
Orbit
nothing that like
ornament.
I
and
can't
it's
confirm
something
or
more that-
deny as I'm
it's
not a
something
game
that you can
developer, but
hunt, and that isn't like more like if there was a dungeon set where like you had to farm it out like in the
Mhm.
new dungeon. Like you know what I mean? The content's already there. Just give me something to go do in there or something to work towards, not like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just keeps you going back.
yeah.
Like if you know you're gonna do the dungeon once a week on your character,
Yeah.
like, every week you just progress through that.
Or even
to
just
one.
like a rare drop, like from like even like one of the bosses on the raids, like kind of how like the exotics are, like when people are hunting like Anarchy or
Mhm.
Thousand Voices. Just like on each boss drops one of the ornaments,
Mhm.
and like
Well, that's the way Nightfalls used to be in D1.
yeah,
Is that they would drop, or even just strike
yeah,
bosses.
each
Like they would
boss-
drop something that was related to the strike.
yeah,
Like you'd beat the flayers and you'd get that like wild, like
Yeah.
red or blue. Yeah, the cloak that was all glowing.
Yeah.
Like all of them that were like
Yeah.
that.
Go loop.
Imago loop.
yeah. I'd like to see more of that.
I mean, they do have that in strikes now. Like you can get like strike guns. They all kind of suck.
But
Mind
they're-
benders,
They're all
by the
year
way.
one too,
And they're not really
Mind Benders is
related
live
to
right
the
now.
actual, like lore wise, maybe. Like if you hit the L, like left
Yeah.
trigger, and you see the lore, like, yeah, I think there's something in there, but like the gun doesn't really fit the aesthetic most of the time. And it's just like shoehorned in.
Yeah.
More stuff that's like seems
But they have
organic.
addressed that. They have addressed that in like past updates. They're like, I forget where I read that. I don't know if it was this week's at Bungie or if it was last week's, but I think somewhere I've read that it was addressed that like Cosmo was asking for fan feedback, and the feedback was like, we want more things like aesthetically pleasing things from strikes, and that's something that they're trying to focus on in future updates. So hopefully that's something that we get. I mean,
Strikes don't get a whole lot of loot. Why do you like to run strikes?
just for the powerful reward I
Dude,
get.
well,
'Cause
And if I don't
actually,
get the powerful reward,
dude, actually,
To beat this
we were
bounty?
talking about this.
It's a means to an end.
The 950 ordeals are like major that no one's doing.
yeah, we
like,
should be
Mhm.
farming those.
And especially we were talking about it the next 2 weeks, especially with like not that much stuff out. You know what I mean? And honestly, like, do we know if there's gonna be a power jump? No, right? It's just
Hasn't been
unconfirmed.
confirmed.
They haven't
So,
talked about
but assuming that there will be, or assuming at least you're gonna lose your artifact for
Yeah.
sure, 100%.
it. Yeah.
You're gonna lose your 17. Even if there's no power jump and it's just 960 still or whatever, which I don't think is gonna happen, it's gonna be so hard to like. This is the easiest it's gonna be at any point to farm the 980
Until this
Nightfalls.
time next season.
4 shards. Like, and Ascendant shards right now are so under, like, I've only gotten 3 because you only get them from that. That's the
Mhm.
only source of them.
Well, you can buy them from Gunsmith, but yeah,
But
yeah, you're right.
but the buy is ridiculous.
think
It's
you can get 'em from 980.
It's like 10 Ascendant prisons,
10
and like, yeah,
prisms,
it's something bonkers.
which is
It's
ridiculous.
not worth it.
Like, I don't
yeah.
have any of that. Like,
I think you can get them from 980.
you can get them from 980.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is the easiest it's ever going to be because in 2 weeks, when you drop that 17 power, even if they don't change the light, assuming they change the light, they're going to be impossible to do again for at least a month until you like grind back up and get back up to level.
You mean change the light of the inherent light of the strike?
Yeah.
No,
or
no,
your
no,
light?
No,
No, our
until
light's
they
gonna change.
are
We're
like
gonna lose
if
our
it
light.
goes up to say 1,000,
Yeah, sure.
like then it's going to be 1,030 would be the light level or whatever. You know.
But you're assuming that the Nightfall level. My concern is that our light's going to jump, Nightfall's going to stay the same, and then all of a sudden, like anybody
Becomes
can
super easy.
free
No,
time
no,
the
no, they're gonna change-
ordeal.
No, the Nightfall will change.
That's why it doesn't make sense to
If-
me. Like I feel like they should explain how this stuff will work in the
Yeah,
future.
no.
Hopefully
it's
they'll
gonna-
start-
it's gonna go
hopefully they'll
up.
start
No, it'll
releasing
be
it.
What do
just
I
like-
know?
No, it's just like the heroic strikes before. Like the heroic strike level is just always is like a percentage higher or a percentage to the max cap. You know what I mean? Like it would either be like 100% of cap, but then the normal one's like 50 light below.
Yeah.
And that always
Yeah,
just
the normal
scaled
one-
every
But they
normal
didn't-
one's at
time there's an
920.
expansion.
Did they always scale that though?
Yeah. They were always
sure?
Yeah, the heroic strikes never got easier. Like
No, but that's because you hit the delta.
strikes don't stay like raids. Raids don't change light, but like
Yeah, the strikes would
Strikes
always
always
bump up.
change-
Like it would be
would
hard
always
to do
bump up.
heroic strikes like the first week. You'd be like, oh, heroic strikes, then you get a Nightfall and you'd be like, fuck, we can't complete
it's
this.
impossible.
Yearly update to yearly update, yes, but not like season to season. I don't remember update. I could be wrong, for all I know. But I'm pretty sure that the strike light level to do them, like the difficulty of them, doesn't change season to season.
The
That's
Nightfall's
new for me.
They're definitely not going to keep 9.
Yeah, but in the last
That's why I'm confused.
and
I'm just
last
asking
year we
questions.
had the 5 of Swords, so we created our own difficulty for the Nightfall.
Yeah, we crushed Nightfalls
Yeah.
for like 2 months.
So
But right now, go farm out a bunch of Ascendant.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Ascendant
Good
shards aren't
tip.
going away, I don't think.
and also we did I know you dismantled a piece of masterwork gear from the dungeon.
Yeah, we tested it. We said we were gonna for science.
Yeah, for science.
It's always
I was there. Yeah.
So what did you got back?
6 prisms,
6 prism.
which was good. And honestly, like I'm never gonna infuse a piece because I was infusing it if it was a bad roll, just
Mhm.
because it is a pinnacle reward, so it is higher. But I'd much rather have the 6 prisms and not have that piece of pinnacle.
Yeah, so you just wait till you get a pinnacle gear higher and you just
Yeah, you keep it. Don't delete it right away. Keep it if it's your highest in slot. But then the second you get another one
Yeah.
in that slot, delete it up. Don't ever infuse it because
I mean, to be honest,
those 6 prisms are way more than like bringing up another piece 1 light.
I'm not really
like, major
struggling
key.
to buy like the prisms.
I am.
I mean, I have like 7,000.
Dude, because a prism. No, listen to this. A prism is 10 ascendant
legendary.
legendary shards.
Yeah, I have 7,000.
So and then huh? No, the enhancement cores. I mean, it's 10 enhancement cores.
I have 700.
Okay, that's fine.
But
then your ascendant shard is 10 prisms, meaning that the ascendant shard is equivalent to 100
Yeah.
enhancement prisms. So you have 7 in all of your grinding, and you play more than like 99% of players. You only have 700, which is equivalent to buying 7 shards. So shards are literally like ridiculous
It just
expensive.
really
They're
makes you
impossible
pick
to
and
buy.
choose your
Like, I don't
loadouts
even have
of
200.
what weapons you're gonna masterwork. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. So right now you need to go. You need to go in and
entire inventory of
Yeah.
masterwork shit.
But I'm saying while we're high level for the next 2 weeks, everyone needs to go farm like 10 master nightfalls.
Your mic went out.
Of course it did.
oh, it unplugs.
Yeah, sure.
Is it unplugged?
Yeah, I mean,
How long has it been out for?
oh, whatever.
Just now.
Just
like,
now.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait a
So
minute.
yeah,
Probably when
guys,
I
while you
was-
guys are really high, like I know a lot. Like I'm like 75, I think. So I'm only 5 below
73.
the 980. Like this is the easiest it's going to be. And after the new season comes out, it's not going to be that easy to get that stuff. So you need to farm up those materials now. So when the new gear stuff comes out, you can masterwork all your new stuff, and you have those materials unlocked because it's at least, I would guess, if the power goes up, then it's going to be at least be a month before they're doable again. Like think about 980 when Shadowkey came out. No one even stepped into a 980. Like the 950, no one even stepped in for weeks. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it took us like
you couldn't
2
do
weeks
the
to get there.
100K for weeks. So this is your like 2 weeks to grind that shit out and really stack up on prisms and shards and exotics. You get all the
Yeah.
exotics in there and hop on a character that like isn't your main if you already have all the exotics and do it
Mhm.
like I'm gonna do it on my hunter and try and get like stompies and like all like I don't
And a
have,
Nighthawk?
I don't have
You got a
I
Nighthawk
don't have
yet?
any of that.
You
No.
have a Nighthawk?
So I'm gonna just
You have
I'm
rigs?
just gonna go farm like 10.
No.
And you're gonna get
I doesn't have any rigs either. You got rigs?
I got nothing, dude.
Come on, man.
I got like 5 exotics.
Come
I
on,
deleted
man.
all my warlocks this season. It was heartbreaking, but whatever. You know, I'm a new light hunter, new light titan, killing it. But but yeah, so go in there, farm it up. That's pro tip right there. Don't waste your time.
Laughing at.
Don't waste your time farming out pinnacles right now. Like
No, when it's downtime, yeah, you always like want to go for like the niche. Like if you're going for like titles,
farm up.
quests,
Yeah,
whatever,
I'm
and then
so
just
bad.
It's like how
farm
it-
and
yeah,
you
it's
prep
like-
for next season.
It's like how we were going before Shadowkeep. We
Yeah.
were doing all this prep, like
Yeah.
farming up your tokens, all
Prep
that
time.
stuff. Like it's prep time.
Mhm.
We honestly
Back in
next
the
week
prep.
we should do a prep guide.
Oh, we
on the
are.
Show,
Oh,
like,
we're doing it.
yeah.
We're starting it right now. We're
I already
giving
got
you
the
prep-
master plan.
we're
It's
giving
already
you
it's on
prep
my
work
wall.
right now. What are you
Yeah.
talking
He's
about?
got like a Pepe Sylvia like line like
Oh yeah, we're giving you prep right now.
everything's connected.
Yeah, I mean, Iron
That's it.
Banner's really like everyone should hit Iron Banner this
Yeah.
week, and just like for me, I'm just gonna do the quest on my Warlock, and then do the pinnacles, like my 4 pinnacles on my 3 characters.
Yep.
And then after that, I'm gonna grind out a
Dude, I
dying.
could care less, honestly.
I need to do I need fusion rifle kills, auto rifle kills.
I've got all the weapons
Sweet business.
as of this morning.
That's a good idea.
Use sweet business.
I just need to do the moon stuff.
And I apologize. I forget who told me that, but they're in the
Big
clan.
bounties.
So shout out to him.
What about
Shout
sweet
out-
business?
Told me to do
What
that.
about it?
For the
Sweet
auto
business
rifle
for the
kills.
auto rifle kills in Vex Offensive.
That's a power.
When the clan like beasted that one week and took first and
that.
smacked Saint 14, then
Pro tip.
Yeah, weren't you guys in there for like hours?
who was that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
there,
like an
I
hour.
was in there for a little
That
while,
run
but
was
there
an
were some
hour and
people that were in
45
there
minutes,
for a
And they
very
just
long time.
They just changed supers
Yeah.
in the last part and never killed the boss for an hour and 45 minutes. And
Just killed ads.
they each had like thousands of kills.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty sweet.
80% of the kills were super kills.
You
all
rotate
5
supers as ads come up and
Yeah.
stuff. You just call it out.
That single run beat out any other clan, like for their
Just one
entire
run.
week.
Yeah, I believe it.
One run, they
Yeah.
beat any other clan. That's what the math was.
That's how you do it.
I
Work
don't know,
smarter,
we're-
not
we're
harder.
Beast at DCWs.
Yeah, be efficient.
That's all it is. How are we doing this week? Oh no, we're not doing well at all. Probably because it's Vex offensive and everyone's pissed. About
I
it.
think Treads is going for
I
it.
bet you everyone.
I think there's a
vetoed it.
few, I think there's a couple people in the clan that are. I think
bet everyone-
Treads was going
everyone should
for it.
veto
Aldar's
DCW.
always up there on the DC.
You know, he got 1,000,000 kills. Like ads? Like he has a kill tracker ghost, right? He posted in the other day in achievements. He has 1,000,000.
Waldar?
Yeah.
Dude,
He was like, my son got 20,000, but
the
like
nightmare.
even
thing,
then,
the nightmare thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying some killer pythons.
Last
this
week
year.
was nightmare.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
it's a python.
Dude, they're huge.
Hey, they don't call
Last
them
week was
pythons for
nightmare. And he had
nothing.
a million score by himself. He got a second place. I think. It was like second place. Something stupid.
It's at least
You hit her in the face.
it's
with
this is
from
at least
Australia.
3 to 4
Hit
flavors.
Jen in the face with a python wouldn't be the first time.
What's everyone saying? Do we have anything else to talk about? Do you guys have any questions? Specifically for Mr. Duke Biggums. So it's,
You're gonna take
What
off.
happens when you give girls a
You,
python?
you and all of your 20 pounds. Just that's from Robin Hood. The little snake takes off. It's old school. Everybody's got Disney Plus
One
now.
piece is one portion. These are some good pythons.
One portion? Who was eating this? No, that's one portion. Tyrion Lannister? Here, what's that?
Robert said we need a rotating raid playlist. I think that's dope.
That's how D1 was.
If
At
it
the
was a
end?
rotating raid playlist, and then, but each week, like
Featured one,
whatever
yeah.
was on, it was like the ordeal raid. You know what I mean? They did ordeal raid.
Went through like
would
unstoppables and
give
champions,
you-
as if raids
Yeah.
aren't hard enough.
Well, no, or just let you do that raid for that week and have it give pinnacles.
Challenge.
Oh, okay.
It'll be the challenge.
Challenge mode, yeah. Give ornaments.
Something.
We got
That's how
synergies going. We're
that's how you
making
get ornaments.
solutions.
But give a reason to go back
Somebody
into this.
share this conversation on Bungie. We're coming up
And
with
each
programs.
week, if it was a different
Okay,
like the
fine, I'll
ordeal
python.
raid,
Yeah,
that'd be dope. And if it
Thanks,
just
baby.
gave a pinnacle rewards, that'd be dope.
yeah.
That'd be
Be
big.
about it.
Or just give like guaranteed 60 plus stat rolls. Not even pinnacle.
I would run for that more than pinnacles, to be honest.
Yeah.
I care more about the stat roll than
Something.
the extra one
Yeah.
power level
Yeah,
that
100%.
or two now. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a good
You
idea.
got it.
Robert. We like it.
You got it, bud.
You're probably gonna spit that out.
Yeah, it's a double
Fist
kill.
bump?
Double kill bite us in the Vex
Yeah.
offensive. GW win. Sweet business. Yeah, because it was exotic kills. Were like 5 times or something. That was why that was major.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Hell yeah.
So
What else?
this week at Bungie, we got the reworking supers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So they're doing Burning Maul, Top Tree Warlock, and Bottom Tree Gunslinger. So I think that's pretty dope. The Gunslinger, the 6-shooter, they're making that a little bit more accurate at close range. There'll be a little bit of damage fall off there at the end. I agree with that. I think that's a cool move. The Top Tree will be more for long range, like a sniping distance, and then if you can run into a room and get off all 6 shots, you're making moves. I know you're a huge gunslinger.
I have been complaining for 4 years when they everybody was this is back in D1 days, and everybody was calling for warlocks to be nerfed so hard. And what Bungie did was like, we hear you don't like warlocks. We're gonna take away Hunter's one knife or one throwing knife kill headshot. And people were like, wait, what? Like nobody was calling for Hunters, and it's been 3-4 years now. And then finally they're like, all right, we're gonna give you a knife that ricochets, bounces, and is one hit kill. And I like dropped my phone and like,
It's just headshot though, right?
yeah, headshot. But that's all that matters. I mean, if you're throwing a throwing knife, like you're already finishing. You're already going for it. Like nobody's like leads with a throwing knife.
Yeah,
like
it's a
a
cop out. It's like if all else fails, you throw your throwing knife.
no, but if you're good with it and it's a one hit kill, it's a risk reward thing because
Yeah,
if you
in the
can,
game now, it's like a finisher.
yeah, but back then it was a risk reward thing because you get a one hit throwing knife like headshot and it would kill them. But if you missed it, it took you so long to pull out a gun and like get back, you already died. So it was a risk reward. If you
But it'll
killed it
still be the
off,
same thing, right?
sick. But I mean,
Yeah,
that's what
but
I'm hoping.
think about
I mean, I'm
this
just going
too.
off patch notes
Like
now. But
if that's
That's
a
not
one,
overpowering.
if that's
things
a
are
one-hit
delicious.
kill,
If you love
then-
gummies,
then people
Right?
might start.
If you love
switching up
gummies,
exotics.
highly
like,
recommend killer pythons from
you're gonna
Australia.
get rid of your Wormhusk crown. You might take off your stompies because you might wear that chest piece that gives you
I
2
don't-
throwing knives.
Yeah.
It sounds underwhelming, honestly. Like
2
happy-
throwing knives.
But
No, I'm happy
you're a
for
warlock.
you.
But you're a warlock main.
no, I
As
don't
a
see
hunter,
any-
this is like
No, I
Oh,
dig
it
it.
doesn't
No,
have a
but I don't
one
think
shot.
that I don't even think it's anywhere like overbroken where you would like switch off. Like, it's definitely more useful. Like it was way underpowered to not have a one shot to the head. Like if you can hit
Mhm.
someone in the head with a throwing knife,
I can hit a
kill
titan.
them.
I can hit a titan before he shoulder charges me. I
Yeah.
have a chance now.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Like Titans could just run around and punch you anywhere, like at full speed, like,
Mhm.
and that's a one shot. But like if I precisionally hit you with a
With a throwing knife and you die,
takes
it's a
time to-
counter.
Time to travel the map too, right? It's not instant. Like, yeah.
It's gonna definitely sway me back to playing as a hunter. Obviously, that's probably been my favorite class to play since I've been playing. The only reason I really main a Titan right now is so I don't suck at Iron Banner. Like I want my Titan to be my strongest character, so I'm not shit in the bed.
You're like forced
Titans are
nowadays.
so fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like I can run around with Dune Marchers and just punch everybody, and it's straight. Thunder
It's
coil.
straight.
It's
Yeah,
straight.
so
That's all it is.
yeah, it's easy. It's easy street. So having that throwing knife back, huge fan of that in D1, the one shot kill. That'll be sick.
They're changing up.
Top tree warlock. So as a warlock, like you always
But
use
what
bottom
was the
tree.
change
To what?
to the super? What's the top tree?
Oh, hold on.
I meant to bring it out earlier.
Now I can move my beer.
I have
Around on
no,
the
no
table.
idea what you're talking about. But yeah, there's a coaster for you.
I saw much from this.
What's the change up though? Yeah, Zach's drinking
To
out
what?
of
The
it.
gunslinger?
No, the top tree warlock.
Let's find out the exact change. But so you
deets.
rock bottom tree right now.
Yeah, the extended dawn blade, easy money, tracking blades. Like, what do you want?
So
The easy
Dawn
money
Blade,
tree.
Attunement of the Sky, which is the top path. They wanted to push the. Even my daughter's
Oh, I don't
happy
like
about the
that. Yeah,
changes.
let's-
With the Attunement of Sky, they wanted to push it to air superiority gameplay further. So when they initially released the path,
Oh, but that's the one with the jump. I forgot. That's
yeah, it
the
has
first
Icarus
jump.
Dash.
The dash. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Everyone
Um,
uses that.
I like that one.
It's
It's good.
They're
It's
buffing that?
because it's mobile.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
that's pro as hell.
what they
Warlocks don't have a
said-
lot of mobility. You can dash
what they
around,
said
man.
right here is that skill
Good.
tree was created when Destiny 2 first came out, where in PvP the time to kill was much longer. Remember, like it was all about team shots, like in
Yeah,
Crucible.
yeah,
Like if you had to kill someone with team shots, otherwise it was like a clip, and then maybe even sometimes you'd have to reload it. So when that was created, it was much more powerful. And then when they did the buff to time to kill, that
Forsaken.
subclass just
Killed
Yeah.
it.
pretty
Yeah.
much like it just killed it. So they're trying to bring that back. What they say is they want you to be a flying angel who can maneuver with grace and destroy its foes below.
Well, that's
Sounds
me
pretty
already.
cool.
So
Sounds
don't
pretty
think I
cool.
need an upgrade.
So what did they say? Icarus Dash, while in Daybreak, have increased speed and thrust to recapture the burst glide gameplay.
Increase speed than it already has.
Yeah.
You already whip around the map on that thing.
Yeah, Warlocks are gonna be okay.
It's about to be broken.
Rest in
Can't
peace.
wait.
For
Rest-
those running air superiority path, we hope that while this change
Enjoy-
is
enjoy
different,
your
you'll
throwing
still
knives,
feel
hunters.
as fast as before, but maybe with a bit more expression behind the speed.
Wait, what? I'm confused now.
They're
Oh, you said
they're nerfing burst glide and increasing the burst glide during Icarus Dash, so you can't just burst glide everywhere. You actually have to use the dash to have that fast of speed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So now I have more. Like I don't have to go one direction. I can just go everywhere.
Yeah, you have.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, perfect.
So now you're better.
It's pretty much like what was the chess piece for Titan in D1?
Twilight Garrison.
Twilight Garrison. Yeah, Twilight Garrison for Warlocks without taking up an exotic spot.
Sounds OP.
Cool. Heat Rises, one of the perks.
Sounds broken. off the-
Consume your grenade.
before it's ever even been touched. Just off of
Yeah.
the, not even an official patch notes. Just off the release of the news. Sounds broken.
Yeah. Well,
It sounds like It sounds like high skill cap. But
I like when things
something
are
that
broken
pro players,
in the game. Like it'll switch the meta.
It sounds like something that pro players will like thrive with, but it'll be like more difficult for like average players to like pick up. But like
Speed and thrust.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Hey,
Speed and thrust.
you ain't
know what
thrust
I
and
mean.
speed out there. You're probably not doing it right.
Facts.
Wait,
Hashtag
that took a different word to it or a different meaning to it.
Confirmed by
Your
the
thrust
producers.
and speed.
confirmed. Holy
I
hell.
think they call that mainlining, but it's just me.
So they're reworking the Heat Rises.
Jackhammering.
What did you just say?
Jackhammering.
Jackhammering.
It's getting out of control out here.
Goddamn.
We're gonna talk about this after the show. Kind of interested how you know about that.
Piping up in the background.
Yeah, they've never said a word about any of the topics on this show until now.
Now we're jackhammering.
Holy hell.
Consuming your grenade
Jackhammer my
extends
dome.
glide time dramatically, reduces the
Swing.
in-air accuracy penalties for weapons. I don't really know how that works out because I don't really play that class.
No idea.
Firing weapons using celestial fire and throw grenade while gliding. Airborne final blows grant melee energy and extend the duration of heat rises. So if you get some final blows while you're in the sky, you get your melee back. You can consume your grenade with heat rises and dramatically reduce in-air accuracy penalties for the weapon. So I guess if you get like a grenade throw, or you get a kill, then you consume your grenade, then you'll be more accurate while you're in the sky. But to
Well,
me,
you
it
can
seems like you're,
shoot, but you could like the thing. You can aim down sights and shoot while you're
Yeah,
hovering. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing. Yeah,
to me, it seems like you're just kind of like
you're
Why-
exposed.
you're
though.
exposed. Why do you want to be in the sky
I
shooting
never
down
wanna
at
be in
people?
Because nobody expects. I used to think the same thing, and then I started playing Crucible, and every once in a while there's one jackass who's like hovering above everybody else, and no one can figure out where he is because nobody thinks to look all the way above you that somebody's shooting you.
I mean, yeah,
It's-
in pubs, yes.
It's very.
Comp,
It,
You're fucked.
all right. Well, it's more of a.
You're getting sniped out.
I'm more of a filthy casual over here.
Nildo's sniping your ass out the sky.
Nilla can make anything. Is that like 4,
Yeah.
5?
We're out of beer. The only
We're out
thing
of
we
beer.
have
You wanna-
left is that ice.
Is that a White Claw? Oh my God, we're at the dregs, huh?
I bought any carbonation.
I bought the ice to initiate
Oh yeah, your ice is still sitting there. What
Yeah.
is
My
it?
ice? I believe Mike was the one that opened it.
Originally for
It's
you.
your initiation.
Yeah, but I opened it. I got iced.
But-
Ladies and
Like I
gentlemen,
haven't been
got
iced
before
before.
the show started. I've been trying to put it off.
You
I
can
gotta-
see it in the bottom corner. I don't know. if
I
you
gotta
can
pee.
see it.
Let me pee. Turn my mic down, Lauren. I'm gonna pee.
Holy hell.
If you guys have any questions,
You guys have any questions for Mr. Duke Bism? Rapid fire him.
All right.
We're live.
What you guys got?
What we got?
I gotta pee before I-
Well, he's got to pee, but what else do you guys have?
We're like clay pigeons. He said keep floating. I remember that one. So, yeah.
Or python?
They actually, those things are good.
They are good.
I'm a huge.
Is that the last one?
It's the last.
I'm
I've eaten two.
No, I still
Brent
have- I
said
still have one.
absolute chaos. You're right, my man. It is chaos out there.
So good.
I have. Like,
Yeah, make sure you guys drop a like too, by the way. It helps us out a lot.
a huge
We're trying to
love
bring in more
for
people in here. You guys can be chatting with out in the comments. We love seeing you guys interact on here. Drop a like, subscribe, really helps us out.
Ding that bell,
Ding that bell. so
as
you know.
the drifter says. Ding, ding.
Love y'all. Thanks for all the support.
It's good.
Do you guys have any questions about the game in general? Anything like that? Anything you guys want us to talk about? Yeah, I mean, we try to keep you up to date on everything. So if you got no questions,
Satiated.
that's a good thing. But if you do have a question, we probably got an answer.
These really sweet rooster socks on. If anyone wants to check these out. No,
Yeah.
crushing it. Yeah, I got cocks on my socks.
Cock socks.
Want to talk about them?
out here. Hipster 101, cock socks.
Cock socks,
All right, God damn it.
fresh out of Milwaukee.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh.
The ice.
This is a big one too.
It's
Like,
a big boy.
It is the big boy.
oh, dude,
Split
this
it
is
with your guest.
gonna make me puke.
That was intended for Zach because it was his initial.
Yeah, let's get-
drink.
Lauren, let's go. Let's
You
go.
give me like a 40 of
I can't
Smirnoff.
right? Where are we at? Oh, nope, that's not
Oh,
good.
look, she's gonna help you.
How do I get
Hey,
in here?
Lon, cheers, daddy. Cheers,
All right,
daddy.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, take the focus.
Cheers, daddy.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
What's up? We live. My moderator just walked in. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday!
Live on the
Daddy,
show.
thank you.
Of course.
Wait.
Doors locked.
Happy birthday!
Happy
All right.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna walk by
God,
with
This is
celebrities.
not what I
Brent-
wanted to do
Brent's-
today.
Brent said it right. Absolute chaos.
Your mom just did the
It is
prom
absolute
wave
chaos.
coming through. You got it. You got it, baby girl.
The whole thing.
Slow. Easy.
Chug, chug,
Easy.
chug,
Easy.
chug, chug.
Easy. Oh, that made it a lot.
Yeah, that's about right.
You want me to finish it?
They're rough. dude. I had to do one of these in one of
You
the.
guys are awful to each other.
Well, it's for you, dude. It was supposed to be awful.
Yeah,
for
I mean, I
you,
get it. I get it.
But
You guys are awful to each other online.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
no, we're not.
You got it.
We
Got it.
do what we need to do for
Coming from the
success.
king.
Why'd you guys have to give me the big one?
Oh God, no Dutch.
You could have just bought a 6-pack of
Oh
small
God,
ones.
no
I didn't
Dutch.
want to buy a six-pack.
Brent said, "Do it,
Where's Dutch?
Biscotto."
For this ice.
Biscotto. Is that a word? I like that.
Yeah, it's Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually.
I'm gonna be wasted. I'm gonna be
No.
pissed
Like
off. I'm
fragile.
going to diabetic.
Fragile.
Yeah, it's like gourmet. Gourmet cooking.
Gosh, it's gross.
Almost there. Did you finish it?
Attaboy. Do we clap?
I'm watching the old feed. I can't see the TV. Come on.
It's like depressing.
Skirt, skirt.
Not so much.
Wow. Yeah, man. Well, great show. Number 3. I
Was that 3? I thought that was 4.
think 3.
That was 3.
I'll be keeping tally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Round of applause here.
Round of applause, Brent said. Good work, Biscuito.
I gave
Yeah, yeah.
I gave a golf clap.
How's your stomach feeling?
Feels fine. I just, ugh. Dude, that shit is
That's
it's
bad.
like the sweetest lemon.
Well, it doesn't help that it's like 30 ounces.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like a
Dude,
40.
it's a pint and a half.
It's almost a 40.
Is it a 40?
Well, no, it's 30.
40. It's
It's a
a pint plus 8.
What is that? What's a pint? 16? 24.
24.
Good math. We out here.
Bartenders,
So yeah,
I am not a bartender.
dude, I don't
servers.
even know how to recover
no, I'm
from
not even a
that.
server. I'm just good at that.
So they're also
Naturally
they're
talented.
buffing
Oh, good on you.
Sunbreaker, Code of the Devastator, which is the middle path.
Platform later.
I'm gonna throw up.
I told you.
Do you want me to take over?
No, I'm good.
The
Okay.
fans are asking where JT is.
Are the fans asking?
Or the producers.
Or the producers are asking?
They're
The fans of JT.
He's taking care of his 5-year-old son. While his wife is downstairs doing busy businesswomen
Oh,
shit.
no. Jess, go away from the gift.
One of our producers has a crush on Duke
What?
Bigman's brother.
Everybody at the Stein does.
Everybody does. It's not just the Stein. It's literally everywhere I go. Is your brother coming? Just me.
Oh, so sad.
I mean, I don't want to say in front of you, but
I was gonna say,
you're right
we'll
up
accept
there.
you too.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Oh.
I
Every
assumed
guest on the show is just getting
We just want
complimented.
to know what your parents
You
look
should
like.
stop having guests on the show because last time it was.
I assumed Alec would be behind there. I
Oh, yeah,
figured
they
you
were in
guys
love
would
with
hide
Olympics last week.
your.
Now they're in love with
You guys
Duke.
talk shit about everybody.
We're the stars of the show. We don't get any love.
I get all the
Stop
love I
having
need
guests.
from myself.
Yeah, the guests are getting dangerous too.
I love it.
We're only bringing ugly people on the show from here on out.
If you're ugly, send us
back
some.
on the show.
Y'all are mean.
Dad, that's not true.
Some terrible,
Oh.
terrible people.
Alec, where are you? On your date with your 10th girlfriend this week? Get on the show, you ugly fuck.
He's doing okay apparently for being ugly. He's got 10 dates.
Not ugly either.
Are we yelling now?
Well, we live. Great show. What
I
we got
see
anything
that.
else? You guys, Duke, did you want to talk about anything else on your grant while you're here before you got to get out of here and head back to Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, as the
Milwaukee.
Algonquins used to call it. No, nothing in particular. It's just nice being home and stuff. I got a Nintendo Switch this weekend on a whim.
Oh, yeah, the whole clan is kind of moving to a Nintendo Switch movement.
I'm pretty sweet, and I was never really like convinced about them. And then like there was a couple games here and there where I was like, yeah, that looks cool, but like not enough for me to justify buying it. But I've been
Pokemon justifies.
no, I've been playing with my nephew all weekend, and he
Playing
A
what?
is 100%. He plays like Zelda and like Pokemon, so those are the two that I got. I mean, of course, going back to roots, but yeah, no, he's it kind of hooked me, and I had a little dispensable cash. You know what I'm saying? So doubled down and got him.
Pokemon looks
I'm
kinda
kind of
dope, actually.
I'm kind of hyped.
get it.
I mean, it's got raids,
Right.
so it's already my
How
it's
much
already
does
my
the
bread and
Switch
butter.
cost?
Wow.
300 bones. Yeah, it's hefty.
What's up?
Oh, when as soon as
You
I
got-
pay off my chair.
You got that Best Buy gift
yeah,
card.
that's what I'm getting.
I got it.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Hi to everybody in the clan who's watching, other people, etc. Thanks for having me.
It was great having
Also,
you.
guys,
Oh, yeah.
Do we have questions or anything?
Iron Banner's coming this
No?
week too. So
Is that an Otter Pop?
yeah, alcoholic version.
Who? What did he just call that?
Otter Pop.
It's called an ice pop.
Certain regions. Some people
I
call
called
them.
it an Otter Pop.
Some people call them Otter
Is that what
Pops.
you call it?
That's what I call it.
Lauren gets upset because all my friends call stuff by their normal names. And Lauren calls it West Coast style. Everything. Like just weird shit.
Where'd you put your knife?
So.
That's what I was just-
Anyway, guys, yeah.
Asking
thanks everyone
myself.
for tuning in.
Hold
We
on.
had a bunch of followers.
Iron Banners this week, so
Yep.
everyone needs to submit their clips.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Submit your clips.
Better submit them.
We're looking for some fire. We got some pretty good stuff this week. And yeah,
Open an ice
Can't-
pop.
can't wait to see what you guys come up with on Iron Banners.
It's
So
the most
last-
hipster shit.
last
you can
Iron
do.
Banner for the season. Get in there, get your pinnacles, get your awards, and
Don't
Have-
forget to hit the
get your fire
subscribe.
clips.
Have fun
We're getting
struggling.
close to 100. We're 15
Yeah,
away.
when we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna be doing. Oh, we're at 86 right now.
86.
When we hit
Picked up
100,
one.
we're gonna be giving away. We're gonna start giving away silver and stuff on different shows, different milestones, all kinds of fun stuff. So
Yep.
make sure you guys will like it, subscribe, and we're gonna give it away.
You
to
shouldn't have hated
subscribers
on it
and
so
people
much
on the show
earlier.
And all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, we're 14 away. So
So yeah,
Give
if
it
you
up
guys
to
want to
us.
get some cool silver, buy some cool stuff in game, you know what to do.
today's show was a debacle, but thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Duke, for coming out, and thanks everybody for watching.
We'll see you guys next week.
I'm not using
Peace.
my cup.